Yeah? Uh, that's alright. Okay, let me just turn to the live stream so I can easily see it. There we go. Boom. Okay, I'll be able to see you all. Boom, live chat. Okay. There we go. Let me plug you guys in. Hopefully this doesn't damage anything. Okay. Let's go right here. Okay. Let's see here. What should I start with? Should I create the planet first? Should I create a map first? I should probably make a map of the planet first. Oh, I see that someone's watching. That's fast. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's see here. I could create the creatures first. That might be a good start. Maybe laws. Or maybe I should create a culture first and then build from there. I'd probably create the laws first, maybe. Okay. So, what do we... Let's create a culture. So, maybe we should... Yeah, let's start with the flag. Yeah, let's start off with that. So, we'll just put the flag up here. Okay. We'll make this civilization worship the sun. It's off center. Let's see here. Yeah, it's going to be more noticeable now. Maybe I'm going too much detail for a banner. Right. Okay, so we have a nice banner right here. This will be the flag of this culture that we're creating. Let's see. What should the name of this thing be? Let's call it Waystone. It's the first culture. We'll just call it that. Okay. Waystone. There we go. Okay. So we have the Waystone, we have the name and the banner. You know, I think we're going to come back to this. Let's make the creatures. Hi, Grace. What are you doing?
You don't want to listen to your video.
You don't want to listen to me talking?
I said you don't want to listen to you talking.
Okay. Anyway, let's see here. What should we do for the first creature? I'm not very good at drawing humans. Let's see here. Let me look up anatomy. Boom. Okay. So let's see here. Base. Images. Why are you just scaling that? Maybe there's something else that we can use. I think we... Let's do something simple, so this. There we go, that's going to be our base for humanoid creatures. Alright, oh, let me just zoom out. Boom. Okay. So that shape will be the somewhat base for this creature that we're making. Trying to make sure I don't make this look weird. Boom. Okay. They look like they have big legs. We're just going to try to do the best that we can for a human look. A normal human look. It probably won't be human in the end, but it's going to be similar. Did I make their legs a little long? Maybe I did. Maybe we'll make it so they have like horse legs. Okay. I definitely messed up when it came to this right here. I definitely messed up when it came to this, but we're doing all right. We're doing all right. So let's just keep moving. Put the hip down here. That was not what I wanted. Okay. Okay. We need to make sure that the body at least matches the legs a little bit, so that the legs aren't freakishly long.
You can. Oh.
Just going a little bit of that. Okay. So.
Hey, you.
Yeah, I definitely messed up when it came to legs. I might change the legs. But we're going to... Maybe it'll be like the Nave.
Right.
From that, from those 3 movies. Okay, I think we're doing pretty good. We've only just started, but yeah. Yeah, they're going to have long arms. Okay. Let's see here. No, we're just going to give them 4 fingers and counting the thumb. Are you guys actually able to see it? I hope so. Okay. Yeah, we'll improve as we go along. I'm sure of it. But yeah, I'm definitely changing how the legs are right here. They feel a little bit too wide to me. Okay. That's basically just a straight line right there. Hold on. Let's make too many mistakes.
I'm not sure if I heard that guy right. What? It sounded like he said that the Indiana coach has got a photographic memory. Makes sense. He said when they first went in there on the first day at the team.
Well, it
they
smells
walked in
good.
there and he had memorized everybody's name.
There we go. I think I messed up a little bit on this leg, but that's going to be all right. That's going to be all right. I made their legs big, but their arms are small.
When I go to one of them bigger jobs,
This is thinner than
it's
this.
got 200 pages of blueprints. I memorize every last detail.
Just going to be one of the races that will,
Someone,
one of the species that
someone
will
will have a
live,
question.
live on this planet that we're making,
Let's look on the drawings and I'll go,
that I'm at least making.
it's It's section A-65 on page 3-14. And they'll be like, what? And they'll just look it up.
Little girl.
And they'll look it up, and there it is. And it's like, they look back and you go, how the... Like, well, it's my job to know all that. Isn't it?
Oh, what you making?
Yeah. I'm making garlic cheese bread.
Ooh, nice.
I'm making scallops and butter noodles for me, and I'm making fish sticks, french fries, and broccoli for you guys.
Nice.
What's going on here?
Okay, let's make the
Grace
chest.
playing chess.
Oh, well, that's good.
I'm gonna make the chest.
Oh, that's nice. That drawer's right there.
Okay.
Indiana, Indiana, Indiana. Period.
I think we're doing all right. I think.
Can you smell the food already?
Yep. Okay, so we're just separating some of the joints right here. At least a little bit. I hope so. Hope we're doing something right. Okay. That looks a little messy, but we're just going to be okay with that. So. Okay, we're going to add to this little circle right here. Give them little elf ears. Maybe a little bit more of a long face. Okay. Let's see here. This is just the base. I'll probably try to copy this. I'm not good at copying, so maybe I'll just have it go through a printer. But then I'll add to this for cultures that these creatures will have. Grace, can you turn it down?
This is this channel's last video.
Okay. A little long mouth. A little bit of hair. Oh, hold on. Sorry if you guys heard silence for a little bit. These creatures going to have nice hair, somewhat nice hair. Their hair is going to naturally be a little bit more oily than we would think. Okay. Okay, so this is just going to be the base of this creature, right here. Let's see. Should we make them carnivorous, omnivores, carnivores, herbivores?
Okay, one more time.
Let me look it up. Carnivore teeth. Okay. So, sharper teeth if you want a carnivore. If it's herbivore, an omnivore. Okay. A little bit of the same thing. Humans and omnivore basically just the same. Herbivore, we just have straight teeth, no sharp teeth at all. And carnivore, we have a bunch of sharp teeth. Okay, I think we're going. Maybe we'll make subclasses for this creature. Well, I'll add a. I'll print it out. This is just the base form. So maybe in the next live stream, I'll print out this, and we will add to it. Because I'm not showing anything too much. Maybe I'll erase the mouth so I can add different mouths. We'll erase the mouth right now. And, yeah. So we're doing... This seems alright. Yeah. So we have a little creature right here. I don't know what the name... What should we name this creature? You know what? Should I add the skin tone now or next live stream? I could probably change the skin tone if I print it. So, what should be the base skin tone for this creature? Let me see. You guys can come up with names if you want. I'll put a post out and you can comment names for this creature. Should I do it blue like the Nave? Green? Green like a goblin? Yellow? Red? Brown? Maybe even gray? But we need to think. Maybe I should make... You know what? This will just be the species board right here. We won't add anything to the species yet. We're just going to create the species. But first we need a name. Like humans are Homo sapien. And cow and bull are cattle. So what should this creature's name be? While we're doing that, I'm going to create I'll create a plant. A based plant. Two of them on the same page right here. Let's see. By the way, I hope you're having a wonderful day. This would be like a little bush-like thing right here, which is actually somewhat more up my alley in Mullins. Okay, so these are like all its roots. But this is just above ground, so let's a little bit below ground. So You okay? So its roots will be like this. And just going to do this for the leaves. It'll be, let's see, it'll be kind of similar to like a dandelion and a regular bush. And when it turns like a certain times, when it grows to a certain size, it will release some of its leaves, and then those leaves will create more of this. That'll be how it floats around or reproduce. In fact, just so I'm reminded of this, I'm just going to... Yeah, that's going to be for the entirety of the species. That will somewhat work exactly like this. Once again, we'll put a little name box right here. And then you can name this. Anyone who's watching this can name it however they want. So let's create another creature right here. I took the most time making this one right here. About 20 minutes for this one. It smells good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's see here. Should I make like a tree-like thing? Maybe. I should make the base things first. I should have made other life forms before this one, but I just wanted something similar to humanoid. So we have this thing. So let's see. Let's do a tree. Let's do a tree. Once again, we will have the ground. And then let's have it kind of like this. Kind of like a swamp-like tree. I hope you all are enjoying the live stream. Okay. Okay. I think I messed up a little bit, but we can fix some things. Okay, let's start making the leaves. What am I making? Maybe it'll be sort of like a mix of a swamp tree and a coconut tree. Similar to a coconut tree and a swamp-like tree. And then for variations of this, we could even have something similar to coconuts resting on branches. And yeah. And since they would be like a dense forest, so they wouldn't have leaves all sprouting across their body, they would just have it around the top as they are growing and stuff to suck up everything that they would need. And then they would have long roots that would diverge as it gets deeper into the ground. Doesn't look too bad, right? Okay. It doesn't look too bad, right? And we can put a name right here. Okay, so we all have these things. They don't have names yet. I'm going to let you guys decide what their names should be. I tried drawing teeth later on. Figure out what kind of teeth they would have. I want to keep this right here. This will be a reminder of what we have. Okay. I don't know. That's good. Probably shouldn't have drank it. Anyway. Let's see. What should we do next? Maybe I'll just do a landscape. I'm just going to do that. And that'll give me an idea of what I need to make. Okay, so let's do... do some mountains in the background. Oh.
This is for you and Grace to share.
Oh, thanks. Got some garlic bread.
Now you said we had a bunch of extra barbecue sauces the other day. What'd you do with them?
Used them.
You used them all?
Yeah. Well, I think there might be some left.
Hmm?
There might be some left.
Oh shoot.
What happened?
Barbecue sauce came out in abundance.
Ah, okay. Good old the mountains. Let's put a little bit of snow. It's just going to be a good temperature. Let's make some trees. What kind of land? Okay, land first. Then trees. In the far distance, there might be like an ocean right here. So the horizon right there. Maybe some small islands. Distance, or maybe they're just very far away. Maybe they're just very far away, so they seem small. There we go. Okay, let's try. I may have messed up some of the proportions, but we're gonna try our best.
Grace!
So let's make. Make a good tree. Now this kind of tree is going to be different than the one that I have drawn.
These are the kind of fries that Tooties used to have. Season.
Okay. Put it like that. It's going to be covered in its leaves. Everything's just a sketch right now. It'll get better as stuff goes on.
Grace!
So these trees will be a fair distance apart from each other.
Grace! Stop saying yes. Come over. Okay, you want to grab some stuff? That's you. Okay. And that's you.
Yes.
Got some
This one's
food,
really
everyone.
at his door, so you knock on his door and wait to hear him say yes.
We have something for you.
Okay, now you can take it though.
Okay.
It's for you.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was gonna come out of the container that fast.
All right. Let's get back to work. So that's how these trees are going to end up like. But this is just a sketch, so I could change stuff from this alone. A somewhat fair distance apart, and they cover themselves in this. Who knows? Maybe they're poisonous, and they cover themselves in their leaves to protect them from things that could chop them down or things that could hurt them. Maybe they're actually a very weak kind of tree. And then when they grow, they'll end up like the one over here. Which sounds cool. Or maybe they're spiky. Spiky and fragile. Or maybe they're like a, let's see here, like a sea pickle on land. And they're very easily able to be cut down and stuff. And they grow to a certain height. And they get to about this size. I'm just going to have a group of these trees, or land pickles, if you would like to call them. Let me make sure. Okay, everything's going good on the live stream. Okay, doing good. Maybe I should have done the ocean first, since we all came from the ocean. Unlike my other art videos, those I'm not going to color anything in yet. Which is why I'm just drawing them all in with pencil.
Just call me an ugly bear.
Grace,
Yeah.
don't say that. Okay. And we'll do another one right here.
You know.
Okay. Not that many people have tuned into this. That's alright. I normally don't get too many people. Okay. So we finish this area. Maybe I'll just leave this area open. I can add stuff to it. I add the sun. There will at least be a sun, or maybe this is a moon. All this just open stuff right now. But since I'm running out of ideas and my food is here, we're going to end the live stream at this point. Remember, these creatures you guys can name. And I will see you all in the next one.